Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Tactics Ogre Reborn. Last time we left off, we started Coda 1 and met Iuria, the songstress, and had a battle that I basically had to run away from. And I asked people in the comments to kind of let me know what they thought the best route to go down next was. I don't think I made it clear enough that I am going to do every route. I think I've basically decided that at this point. So, a lot of people were like, do law because it's the better route. But I am going to do all of them, so I think probably what I'm going to do next is neutral, since it seems like the less great route. And apparently to even do all of the Coda content, I need characters from Law route, so it makes sense to end with Law. So I think we're going to run through neutral after I finish Coda 1. It'll be pretty quick. As far as I understand, it's basically just one chapter. We basically make the other decision. We choose to reconcile with Leonard and Vice after the battle with Vice in Chapter 2, and then that takes us into Neutral Chapter 3. There's some characters there. I don't think there's anything different in 4, really. There might be some minor differences or an extra character I could grab or something in 4 if I go neutral. But for the most part, I think all of the content is in 3, and I can kind of just bum rush through the story missions there, see what changes, and then we'll be done. It'll be super quick, and then we can get straight into Law. So yeah, I think that's probably how we're going to handle things. I do know that apparently RSL is going to hate me when I go into the neutral route, because she hates how wishy-washy you are, which, fair. So yeah, we'll have to fix RSL's loyalty, much like we did Azulstan, but for right now, we are in Coda, so we are going to finish that up. We should have a new character and possibly more talk. There's... oh, that's tidings. People. This is what I want. The songstress Iuria. Zenobian from the city of Hesheval in Charlem. She is sister to Canopus, a songstress of renown. Her voice is said to soothe the hearts of all who hear it. Winged womenfolk are seldom seen in public, but Iuria seems fond of attention. You're only 18? Huh. Yeah, I mean, you seemed quite a bit younger than Canopus, but wow, that's very young, actually. Especially since Gildas seems like he was insinuating that he had, like, a relationship with you, unless I was getting the wrong idea there. Because how old is Gildas? Let's see here. Yeah, Gildas is 32. Huh. That's it. Maybe I got the wrong idea there, because, I mean, basically once you hit, like, 20-something, I feel like the age thing is less of an issue. But when you're 18 and Gildas is 32, that's weird. That's weird. If it's like a 25-year-old with like someone that's like 30-something, late 30s, something like that, it's less weird because you're both very, very, very much adults at that point. But 18, pretty young. Pretty young. So, my go-to thing for dating personally is usually like 4 years apart is usually my thing. Obviously, that doesn't work for everybody, and, you know, there are people that find someone they love that are much older than them. Like, my parents, I believe, are 10 years apart, but, you know, that's just my go-to thing. My wife's 4 years younger than me, so, alrighty. So what do we need to do? Probably check out the Warren report again. I don't know how Warren is writing new reports. He's trapped in hell currently. But, you know, we'll see. So, talk is what I want to go to. Storm strikes Odlark. The storm is raging off the coast of Odlark. The waters around the island are known for their fickle currents, and the storm has only made things worse. The approach to the undersea caverns called the Pirate's Graveyard is currently too treacherous to navigate. Though thought to be a temporary anomaly, pirates in these parts whisper that the storm was called by a creature of the deep. Interesting, so that's why we can't get into the Pirate's Graveyard. Because of a storm. Songstress Iuria has won great fame for her talents, but since her arrival, death seems to stalk the sick and weak in Omish. The requiems she sings when the dead are laid to rest may bring tears with their beauty, but some believe her to be the dreaded Witcha Serene. Another Witcha. So we've heard about 3 of them now. 3. We've got Deneb, we've got Beelzebub, and now we've got Serene. Songstress Iuria has been the talk of town of late, and new information about her has come to light. It seems she travels to the deadly caverns known as the Pirate's Graveyard night after night. These caverns are surrounded by treacherous waters and are said to be the gathering place for souls of the dead. The suspicious behavior lends more weight to rumors that Iuria is in fact the Witchess Serene. Is that it? So... Oh god, are we going back to the pirate? Oh god, we are going back to the pirate's graveyard. Oh no! Oh, we're going back in. Okay, I guess I gotta go through there again, huh? Alrighty, well... I mean, at least it'll be fast. I'm quite strong at this point, so... unless the enemies have leveled up. I imagine this is what I need to do. Let me make sure before I take my happy ass all the way through this dungeon. Okay, we do need to go in here, and there's apparently 4... well, 3 battles that we need to be doing here in the Pirate's Graveyard. There's 4 battles in Coda 1. So we do need to make our way through here. Apparently, since I have already cleared the Pirate's Graveyard, there is a shortcut I can use from Astride the Border to Crumbling Garden. But we are still gonna have to make our way through here. So, hello vampire survivors, my old friend. Let's see what we got here. These are, of course, generic battles. We're dealing with undead and octopi. So, you know, yep, things are gonna happen. So, who do we want in the party? RSL can probably come out and guild us, and, Lindell instead of you. No, Lindell, you can stay. You can stay. Alright, and, like, you know, normal, I'm gonna let the characters just beat up on the enemies here so we can get through this really snappy. Oh, hey, there you are. Already, a cutscene. Iuria, where are you going? Or is it Serene? Which one is it?
Let's hope we can catch up to Iuria. Looks like some old pirates don't know when to die.
Oh, come on, Denim. That's rude to say when there's an old pirate right beside you. Jeez. Poor Azelstan. Okay. I did not expect there to be dialogue in this. I was actually downstairs, and I have my headphones on to make sure nothing happens. And I just heard Canopus, we shouldn't be wasting our time with this.
What's that Iuria doing here anyway? She was supposed to be in Peshawar waiting on Gilbold's return. No end of trouble, that girl.
It's crazy how much older Canopus is than Iuria. Alright, well, here we are. Well, I'm up here now. I was basically just walking downstairs to get a drink and grab my Steam Deck, so now I'll be here in case the dialogue pops off again. Alright.
Onto the cavern. Iuria's in there somewhere.
We are done. Gotta go save Iuria. All I can think of when I hear Iuria is, the merchant in Dark Souls 1, if you fight him being like, Iuria! Iuria! And it's his sword, or whatever, because he's nuts. I recognize the name Iuria from something else, though, I just can't recall what it is at the moment. But alrighty, Astride the Border. I think this is the one I can take the shortcut from, since I have been through here before, if I'm remembering correctly. What are we looking at? Just some stuff. Could've gotten some Platinum Oberyths from that previous fight if I'd put in a Dragoon. Oh yeah, I remember this battle. This is gonna be a very, very quick one. Let's take out Azelstan and Lindell. That looks good to me. So good to still have you, Canopus. Love you, friend. Even though you were a bit of a hot-headed idiot in that previous, series of cutscenes we had in Omish. Alright, do we have any cutscenes here? No. Just vanquish the enemy. Alrighty. That was a pretty quick battle. Not too hard. And I believe this is the point from, this is where I can take the, shortcut. Which is nice. So, also at least I'm getting some XP to level up here. Which is nice. Yay. Oh yeah, I should also mention I did put the cudgels back on the Neb because that actually does increase your damage. I was under the wrong and not under the wrong impression, but I made a dumb mistake because I was like, oh yeah, cudgels go off because they're not useful, but they're only not useful on like healers. They should still be on the casters and stuff. Okay, so yeah, we can just take. Okay, we can take a little shortcut to Crumbling Garden here. That's nice. So cool. So we do get access to that because we've been through here. We've been through here once before. So once again, just more of these dorks. Although this does have pits, so I'm gonna have to be a little bit careful here. Let's put in a bunch of flyers. Wyatt, you're in. Who else do I want? Regina might not be bad. And RSL. And I'm just gonna have to keep an eye on everybody to make sure everybody lives. So shouldn't be too bad though. I'll just have to keep an eye on things. Keep counting my party members. I have to keep counting them like when I have the AI on maps specifically with pits, I have to keep counting them like they're kids. Like, oh god, do I have them all? I didn't lose one, did I? Alrighty. There's another one down. Another one bites the dust. Alright. No, don't really... I'm so used to, like, being excited to see the drops at the end of these, but we're back in the Pirate's Graveyard. We're not in the Palace of the Dead, unfortunately. Witch's Smile leveled up, and Mathai got the thing that reveals the elements of the map or whatever. That's weird. I don't actually know which path I'm supposed to go next. Let me check. Okay, Bosom of the Sea God is apparently one of them. So yeah, it said Cave of Spite, then Bosom of the Sea God. So here's where we're supposed to go next. Cool.
Iuria!
Yeah, you definitely seem to have a connection to the dead, specifically, because they mentioned you sung to the dead, or you sang to the dead in Omish, and people died after you sang, and now you're here singing to ghosts. What you doing?
You should not have come here.
Well, that's not... Okay.
Who are you?
Yeah, you're not Iuria.
And what have you done to my sister?
Hardly the way to ask a lady's name. I am serene. Does my song not stir you?
Okay, so you are the Witcher.
Oh, perhaps this body resists me.
Hold, fiend! Let's deal with these wraiths first, Canopus.
Okay, so I'm imagining what's gonna happen here is we're gonna somehow oust you from that body, and we'll be able to have Iuria just hanging out with us, which will be neat. Okay, bunch of undead. There are a few pits, but hopefully my characters aren't stupid enough to walk near them. On the last battle, Surya was dumb, and I had to Chariot's Hera back a little bit, but it doesn't look like there's many pits on this map, so we'll probably be a little bit better off.
So that was Serene, huh? No wonder people are turning up dead.
I see. Okay, well, people may have been able to hear my vampire survivors there, but Azelstan has something to say.
You know her?
Aye, she's a sea witch, to put it plain. A witcher with a voice that sings your doom.
I see, a siren.
People hear her once, and they'll happily swallow their weight in brine. Whole crews, even ships have been lost at sea. Even those rescued wither away till they're not more than foam.
Huh, interesting. Azelstan specifically has something to say here, but I guess since you aren't in a cutscene, you weren't required for this, but you do give us some extra context with this, which is nice.
Serene calls their souls to her and eats them.
She eats souls. Iuria's in graver danger than I thought.
Man, all these witches love their body swapping and inhabiting bodies. They love it. It's their whole thing. We've seen three of these people now. Wonder if we're gonna see any more.
You wait for me, Iuria!
There we go.
I'm coming to save you!
Gotta put my Steam Deck to sleep here. That one snuck up on me. I will be honest. I was sitting here vibing. We're coming to save you, Iuria. Vampire Survivor is the real MVP of this playthrough, because gods, I would not get through all of these very, very grindy dungeons without it. Okay, there we go. Everybody leveled up. Beautiful. Canopus is level 45 now. Good on you, Canopus. Apostate level 2. Alright, and Midline Rift, I'll have to see which area we have to go to after this. Because as you can see, this is so much faster because I do get to skip a lot of this garbage. So let's head into Midline Rift. What do we have over here? This is going to be another pretty quick one. Only 8 slots. Yeah, we got a Dagon to deal with and some of the palette swap enemies, but that's about it. They are level 45, which is a little bit scary, but some of my characters are level 45 now too, so. Alright, Wyatt, Regina, RSL, and Azel. Ooh, no, let's keep Azelstan in. You seem like you have some interactions here. So, sure, you can stay. I don't know, Deneb would maybe have interactions too, because she's also a Witcher. So, Olivia, bye-bye? Most of the enemies here are water anyway, so. Alright, that should be it. Mathai finishing off that enemy. Alrighty. Ba-da-da-da-da. Beautiful, beautiful. We are finished. Level ups for everybody. And everybody up to level 45 there, or 44 there, most of them. Alright, Into the Darkness or On Holy Ground? Which one am I actually going to? Alright, apparently we are going to Into the Darkness. So, win with an archer, win without using Chariot's Arrow, and no incapacitated units. Alright, RSL, you are in. Olivia, you are in. Let's see what we're dealing with here, and then I'll decide if I want to put Sistina in or not. Okay, no beasts. Just humans. Okay, that's pretty simple. And Serene, I imagine you're just who I need to take out. You have a Pendero. A Pendero. Oh, you can summon darkness. Great. Well, I definitely want to, kill you before you do that. You also have Worm Scale armor. Interesting. And then you have Meteor Strike 4, Word of Pain, Drain Heart. Okay. Yep. Yep. And obviously your portrait looks a little bit different now too, I feel. I don't feel like you had the red eyes before we knew you were Serene. Am I crazy? Or did I just not notice the piercing red eyes before? I don't feel like... I feel like that changed because it's Serene now, so... Alright, who else do we want? This is probably a pretty good fight for Lindell. Although, he needs some stuff. I still haven't turned anyone else into a Lich. Really need to do that. I don't know who, though. I really just don't know who. Who else I would even want to be a Lich? Like, Denim, I guess. He could get access to the Lich abilities, but like... Once again, at the same time, I'm so happy with Meditate, Double Attack, and Sanguine Assault. Like, I could take the Daggers thing off to get that, but... it doesn't feel super needed. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. I only have one, so... I need to be careful who I use it on anyway. Alrighty, let's put in someone here. Reynard, sure. Go ahead and hop in the party, friend. I actually think I took some of your shit off. No, not you. Different character. My ghost, I think. I took all the shit off. Alrighty, well, let's go ahead and cancel all the AI and get in here and win ourselves a battle. I imagine the musician class is not the tankiest of classes, so...
My song may not work, but my voice has other uses.
Yeah, so your eyes are not piercing red here. Your skin also looked like more pale in your battle portrait.
Denizens of the abyss, from ink of...
Boy, we've heard that a lot in this game. Everyone loves summoning their denizens of the abyss. Their favorite thing to do. I'm always like, does it really need to individually show me every single one as they summon them in? I've already seen them in scouting anyway. This may just be a holdover from the old version of the game before scouting was even in. Can't you all come together on time? I'm tired of these slackers coming in late. Alright? We don't do that here. You get here on time or you don't get here at all. There's two Fusiliers up there are gonna be annoying. And yeah, you're...
Release Iuria at once!
I guess that little poof is what made your appearance change.
No, she is mine. Eternally mine. I will give her to no one.
Alright, well I'm just gonna have to kick your ass then. You're level 48. Pretty high level. Alrighty, Olivia. Lego. We gotta get over there as quickly as we can and just murder. Quite frankly, all we really need to do is just touch her with a few characters and we are done. Just a little tap, like I said. Probably not the tankiest unit.
If Iuria is lost...
Do not fret, little boy. The girl is safe inside me. Or was it me inside her? It matters not. If she died, this body would decay. And I can't have that, can I? I'll take very, very good care of her.
That's a relief of a sort. I need to put this witcher down and get Iuria out of there.
So, I'm imagining I don't actually want to, like, kill you. I'm imagining killing you may make me lose Iuria as well, so... I'm gonna move forward with the assumption that I should not do that. And we should instead just focus on getting you low health. Which is another good reason that we have RSL in here. RSL can help with that. Specifically, having to get characters to a very low amount of health very carefully makes me wish there was like one of the intentionally weak abilities that Final Fantasy Tactics had, like Rush and Throw Stone and stuff like that, so you could kind of just chip people down. There weren't really many cases where you needed to specifically get someone low HP so they would escape, but you would still be able to recruit them in Tactics. But Throwing Stone for that was useful. Rail Against is probably the most useful thing for that I can think of. It kind of makes me wish people's...
Where have you hidden Iuria away, Witcher?
It kind of makes me wish that Throw Stone specifically kind of like scaled up in damage, kind of like Deneb's thing does, so that you could use it as sort of like a weakening mechanism instead of Throw Stone just always doing 1 damage. But I guess I haven't really targeted many people with Throw Stone recently. Maybe Throw Stone does scale up and I'm just misremembering because I always just target like rocks and stuff with it.
Why, Iuria's right here, with me. We fit perfectly together, you know. I've not felt such a fit ever before. And my voice, enchanting.
Of course her voice is enchanting. She's a singer, you salty harlot. There's
something hilarious to me about Canopus just The game is this game is mostly serious, and most of the characters are usually pretty serious. And if we just have Canopus the dummy in here calling a body-swapping witcher a salty harlot.
You're not good enough for her, fact is. You sing of death, but she sings of life and joy and warmth. Everything you're not. Let her go!
Alright. We're gonna do it, Canopus. We're gonna free your sis. Don't you worry about it. Ah, shit, I realized I should have put Gildas in this fight. Yeah, damn. That would've, I might have missed some things there. Possibly. I wasn't thinking about Gildas. I thought of the Neb of all things, but not Gildas. It would be interesting if the Neb specifically had, like, interactions with the other witches when you ran into them. Of course, I don't think you can even have the Neb and run into Beelzebub, can you? Because, well, no, you can. Because if you just grab enough relics to grab the Neb and then get out of the palace, recruit the Neb and then go back in and get to Beelzebub and stuff, you possibly would. It would be interesting to see. Because if anyone was going to have interaction with him, I would imagine it's, you know, one of the other 3 body-swapping characters that we have in this adventure. This is going to be kind of a pain in the ass fight, actually, because it doesn't look like that character is moving at all. Let's get Rosalina here on our side. This also just isn't the best terrain. It's gonna be so nice to have another winged, my god. So nice. That way, because I only have 2 of these, I only have 2 of the damned rings that let me fly, and only 1 of the teleport thingies. Unfortunately. Those were the Shishus, right? I believe. Okay. Get over here. Fusilier on Fusilier violence here. You're the best one to attack them. Reynard. Yeah, you have these. Could you get up there? And yes, you can. Yeah, just go ahead and bop those Fusiliers. Fumiliers? What in the hell am I talking about? What are we fuming about? Ooh, nice quick draw. That's very good. Oh yeah. Nice and good things to come. You have so many things to say. I swear, Deneb has like 10 different quotes she can say at any given time when doing that. Possibly even more than that. It's kind of ridiculous. Alright, let's give you the magic up. I was gonna give it to, like, Sherry or something, but you do have Meteor Strike, so you can, mess people up here. That looks good to me. Didn't want to hit my charmed friend, so... Bum, bwomp, womp, womp, womp. Alright, Canopus, gotta get over to ol' sis. Someone did actually mention, not only is there a Palace of the Dead raid in Final Fantasy XIV, Nybeth is actually the raid boss, which is very, very cool and interesting. It does make me interested in the idea of Square potentially leaning into this more, although I don't know, Square seems to be going the opposite direction that I want with some of their more recent things. Also, the whole thing with the lead of Square being like, I love NFTs and we're going to continue to make NFT games. That whole thing, but we'll see. We'll see. I am looking forward to the new Final Fantasy, at least. It looks pretty cool. I've always been a really big fan of the Final Fantasies that specifically lean into like more, you know, high fantasy, medieval-y tropes than the kind of more steampunk ones. So it'll be cool to have a return to that. That's why Final Fantasy IX is definitely my favorite. I just love that world. And all of the Ivalice worlds, of course. Because it's also cool. The Ivalice Alliance. Nomura's fine, but definitely like I actually forget the one that makes the like Evilise kind of things, but Yoshi P, the person that works on Final Fantasy XIV, is actually working on the new Final Fantasy. Because as far as I understand, because of how well Final Fantasy XIV is doing, he's basically the breadwinner over there. They love him. Okay. Enough about that, though. We were playing Tactics Ogre. I got distracted because we started talking about FF14. Okay. Big heals for Deneb. Because, boy, she needs it. At least the boss is making their way over here. So, yeah. Let's fly right here and beat up on this Zerker. That looks good to me. Did you get uncharmed by... So, I might have hit you, actually. Whoopsie. To uncharm you. When I wasn't paying attention. That's fine with me. Crackball 4. I need to get some of those. Can I just buy that at the shop now? Because everybody else is walking around with like Acid Rain 4 and stuff. I'm still running like Meteor Strike 3 and all this jazz. I need to check some of the shops to make sure I can't get that. Because it would be nice to have on a few of my characters. Okay. Olivia, can you get anywhere interesting? That's kind of interesting. That's very interesting. Hey, Serene. Bop, 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 bop. Eat bubble. Okay, and like I said, gotta make sure I don't kill you. I don't think I want to do that. That would probably be a bad. Alright, Azelstan. Can't quite reach where I want you to, but you can get right there. Not gonna do a lot of damage. That's just an agility card, but this is the best spot you can make it to, and actually still hit someone of worth, so. Beat up on Sufi. There you are. And you can't really get many places, Reynard. You can hit somebody, though. Sure, hit Marie. Beautiful. Deneb's turn's coming up. There's a sharpshoot. Owie. Okay, Deneb. God, I wish you could hit that boss there. God, you do a lot of damage because you have that magic up. Jesus. Alright, that's pretty good. Not too bad of a battle. It does just suck that they have so many rangers and the boss is so far away, though. That's the main unfortunate bit. But as soon as Canopus and Azelstan, and possibly even Denim, get close enough to actually hit, we'll be able to wrap things up pretty easily. Won't you give MP to the boss? How dare you? There's a Sanguine Assault. Ow. It's a dead Deneb. Okay, can you reach anyone? You can with Diablo. Yeah, we'll do 200 damage, that's fine. Beautiful. Alright, Sherry. Ooh, you might be able to do some work. Yeah, get in there, Sherry. Ah, you have no MP, though. Damn it all. Well, honestly, they're pretty safe down there. Not much can hurt them when they're down there. A lot of the melee attackers can't hit them. And, neither can the people with the guns. You can cast magic at them, though. But it looks like you're hitting Denim. Oh, and... okay. Let's just drop a heal here. On Denim. Enjoy that. His turn is coming up, so... Surya, you get... right here, so you can hit Serene. There we go. You know, despite your name, you don't seem very serene. You seem a little bit salty. Just saying. Alright, Reynard. That's a bunch of people I'm gonna be hitting. Can I just shoot the boss? No. There we go, that's fine with me. Take out one of the Fusiliers. Never mind. Alright, Denim. Don't do too much damage, alright? You should live through that. Denim's not gonna crit, so... Oh, really? We do have to kill you, actually. Because you're low right now. But, you do not seem to care. Yeah. You're under 10% HP. Okay, so I guess we do just have to finish you off. Okay. I mean, they kind of talked about the idea of that earlier, saying that she would protect the body and all that. But I was still thinking I didn't want to kill you. Okay. Bye-bye then.
Impossible! How could I be defeated?
Massacre. Shine. Well, not actually Shine. The body, not Shine. You Shine, the body stay, though. I like the body. I did have incapacitated units, but... yeah, that was a rough fight. Ba-da-da-da-da.
Iuria!
Brother?
Great Father! The bewitchment's lifted!
Bewitchment? Serene!
Gone! You don't have to worry about that witcher anymore!
Gone? You killed her? Serene's dead?
Are you in pain?
Serene saved me!
Uh-oh.
What's that now? You're not making a lot of sense. We saved you!
Hey, I tried to keep her alive, to be fair. I gave her an opportunity to run. She just didn't have a shift stone on her. It's not my fault.
No, I was on my way to Valeria after you when pirates attacked our ship. They were about to take me for booty when Serene came. She destroyed them all, brother. Serene saved my life.
Huh? She took your life, girl. Possessed your body and was probably fixing to snack on your soul.
That's how she lives. She can't help that. I know it's wrong, but I will mourn her, with or without you.
Iuria.
Another night, moon above, I think of you, and I know warmth in my heart. You beside me, two as one. We'll be together always.
She does have a beautiful voice. It's interesting, specifically that, we're like I don't know if we're humanizing, but we're like legitimizing the things that the witches do. She's putting forth the idea that they can't help it. That's just how they have to live, by taking over other people's bodies. So, I'm wondering if it was a bit of like a Stockholm syndrome, or if like there was some compassion in Serene. We'll never know. But Iuria wants to join the party anyway. There we go. You like daggers, and you like instruments, and you have Ardent Conga. Grants spellcraft to multiple nearby allies and restores a small amount of their MP. That's pretty cool. And healcraft to multiple nearby allies. And aggressive rendition. Short-range instrument attacks that deal crushing damage to a single target. Short-range instrument attack, crushing damage to multiple targets. Crushing damage to multiple targets for calling forth a storm. And crushing damage to a single target by binding them with musical energy has a chance to stop. And you're specifically light. Interesting, interesting. And you come with worm scale armor. Alright, well, welcome to the team. Can anyone else become a songstress, I wonder? Ooh, shops have new items in stock. Probably just the instruments. And also our whatchamacallit level went up. Okay, well that's cool. New party member. New party members. What do we got? Double the duration of songs. That sounds amazing and something like I definitely want on. Huh. I feel like I don't really care about having a dagger on you, personally. I probably just want that. Meditate for sure. It's only meditate 2, though. Yeah. And then, of course... Echoing voice, and then... Other than that, I mean... Insight would give you a little bit of extra max MP, but that's not that big of a deal. Maybe I just stick Recruit on you? Okay, but as far as spells go, I only have Ardent Conga and Stirring Full Core. I don't have anything else. Let's auto-equip you. So, you have Gurza's Atabek. And I can upgrade that thing. Wait, why'd you equip the worst one? No, put the better one on, you doof. Okay, and you have Spark Guard boots. Nice. You can't wear... Can you wear Mage's Mitts? No, you cannot. Okay. Worm Scale armor you can wear. And then you have the Wizard's hat. Okay. Holy Crown. And then, as far as this stuff goes, I wonder what I want to give you. Vitality, maybe? Like, I'm thinking I just want to keep you alive. I'm not sure how effective, like, mind and stuff would be, because it's not like you're healing. Okay. Well, you seem cool, and I'm definitely going to give you a shot. Alrighty, let's head up the shop and see if we can get you anything cool. Yep, sell all of those. Alright, bye. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade your relic, too. So let's upgrade that with this one.
What do you say?
Beautiful. Alrighty, and armor, don't really have anything to write home about, so let's see here. Do need to get you some better armor. Could get you the helm, mitts, overguards, but oh yeah, I wanted to check this. No, we don't have access to like the Cragfall 4 and stuff. I probably gotta get it from yeah, I must have to get that from whatchamacallit. Oh yeah, can you... I wonder if you can use light magic. Maybe you can. Yeah, okay, and yeah, you don't sell any of the songs in here. Crafting anything interesting? Can't craft any instruments. Okay, well, I mean, at least I have that pretty good one that we got from whatchamacallit. None of the armor I think I can get in here is really going to be that much more effective than what you already have, I believe. Iuria, so... Yeah, I mean, I could upgrade, like, your leather gloves and stuff, but... nah, I could have upgraded your Ring of Vitality, but... Yeah, honestly, it's not that big of a deal. We're already incredibly busted. I will be making use of you, though. Let's put you up here with Canopus, why don't we? I think you'll fit in nicely up there. Along with the sisters and everything. Alrighty, so that is that done, and as far as I understand, that is Coda 1. So now we are free to go do the next route I am interested in doing. So I probably won't read any of this stuff, we'll just save that for the future, because that might be starting new Coda stuff if I read any of that and walk anywhere, so... Let's create like a little backup save here, and let's actually see how the stuff works. So, World Tarot. Okay, and we have various anchor points. You can replay the story from this point while maintaining your current party and levels. Okay. Yeah, so let's go back and see what anchor points I can hit up. So... Yeah, this is where 2 splits happen. So where exactly is it? Kashua's death. There's an anchor point up there. I need to go all the way back to the battle. Yeah, that's chapter 4. We need to go all the way back to... probably here. Yeah, right? Let's see. Yeah, right here. Dinim headed to Almorca Castle to rescue his kidnapped sister Kashua, but Vice was lying his weight. Fierce battle began. Okay, yeah, so we need to go back here. For sure. And the anchor point starts here. I thought we could just go to any spot. Like, I could just choose to go right here. But no, there are specific points we have to hit up. So yeah, I think we'll do neutral next. And once we take care of that, then we'll move on to law. I'll probably start it next time. I was gonna start it now, but this video is already an hour and 44 minutes. And I feel like it'd be nice if I could, like if I can reasonably pull it off, which, you know, that remains to be seen, to include all of the neutral path stuff in one episode. We'll see though. We'll see though. I make no guarantees about that actually happening. But yeah, I don't know how long this episode's gonna end up being with me. Actually, I mean, I guess I only had one battle. Yeah, let's go. Screw it. Yep, let's jump to this point. Alright, here we are. So, what am I doing? Am I just going to Almorica? God, look at how small the map is. But if we look at my party, we have everyone. So I'm gonna absolutely be able to just trounce whatever I'm going through here. Our levels and equipment go down, I believe, but we keep our spells and stuff as far as I understand, so... yeah, I'm just going into Almorica, right? So, let's go and make a different decision. Oh yeah, I just realized, it only scales my equipment and levels back in fights that I specifically haven't done. So I can just plow through these, no problem. It's when I get to battles that I have never seen before on different routes that things will change.
I was...
Oh, fat lot of good she was, that mealy old hag.
No, I think I killed Zapan first last time, so we've never seen that dialogue, actually. Okay, bye, Zapan. Fat lot of good she was. Wow, we actually had characters level up. That's weird. There's that skill. Wait, didn't Sherry already have that skill? Is that a different skill? That might be a different skill. Oh yeah, also I forgot to use my new character. Nature's Whisper. Is this a different skill, or? It is! Oh, adds bonus damage to the next elemental oh, that's different. Oh, that's different. I saw the, like, little logos and I was like, oh yeah, that's just... No, that's something different. That's something different. Okay. So... They all got access to this. Olivia did not. Surya did. So we can get rid of, like, the Blazing Resonance. That seems incredibly powerful, so I definitely want to be rocking that. Olivia doesn't have it yet, but if I remember correctly, Mathai did get it. Sure did. It says Elemental. It only lists 4 here, but I'm imagining it's more than 4, right? It's not those 4 specifically. That would be weird, because there's 7 normal elements and then light and dark, so... Yeah, I'm imagining any element counts. It's not just those 4, because the other one listed all of them, but... Yeah. Alrighty, well that's cool. So we have that on all of these dorks now, which is quite powerful. Nice. So now we just gotta go kick Vice's ass. Hey bastard, do you remember last time? Remember you gave me some trouble? Eat shit. Hey, Leonor.
Enough of this! Stay your blades!
I can kick your ass too, boy. I'm not going to, though. We're going neutral.
But he's as good as dead.
Okay, Vice. When he was gonna swing on me, he was gonna do 1 damage, and Denim blocked it anyway. Sit your ass down.
Easy, Vice. Our circumstance has changed.
But it was you who ordered his death.
Stop.
Okay.
Crime has...
I guess we can just skip to the decision, yeah?
You fight Denim.
Yeah.
You dream of a world, a worthy dream. Is that how you want? Join.
You know I can't do that, you're right. God, blech. Don't like this, but you're right. This is no time to fight.
The Bakram are our true enemy. We must work together if we are to stop them.
Good. You see the truth of it. I expected no less of our young hero.
Ugh, this feels bad, but god, that first decision on the law route's gonna feel a hell of a lot worse.
You've both gone mad! I'll take no part in this!
Oh, really? Vice just says... Okay, so we don't even get Vice on neutral.
Vice, wait!
Okay, well, have fun with your hanging.
Let him go. We must away to the Duke.
Vice! Damn him!
Oh, don't worry, he will be. Alright, well there we go. This is gonna be an interesting route, because this is like wishy-washy denim, which, god, this sounds awful. This is why I did not want to go neutral in the first place. Being wishy-washy, awful. And denim is going to be the wishy-washiest here. So is this just totally the same? Okay. Oh, interesting. Yeah,
so
we...
naive. Do I know so little of the world?
Huh. Who specifically was that? That was Nybeth. That was Nybeth grabbing one of the knights. Was that Gildas? Does Gildas canonically die on this route? Or was that like Murden or something? Because I'm trying to think of the knights that Nybeth gets. He gets Leonar, but that doesn't happen until later, because Leonar's still alive. We haven't killed Leonar yet. Did he get any other white knights? I don't remember fighting any other white knights under Nybeth's control. Huh. I think I remember someone saying on neutral Nybeth gets a little bit more play. So maybe on neutral, canonically, one of the white knights die and Nybeth grabs their corpse to... Because on the other route, it was... He had Zabos, and he had Leonar, and I believe he had... Oh, he had Vice at one point. He had his daughter and his daughter's husband, I believe, right? So, okay. Interesting. Wait, we can kind of see here. That looks like Gildas. Yeesh, I don't like that.
4 weeks had passed since the fall of the Archaeopolis of Rhine. Swift on the heels of their victory, the Buckram continued their southward march. Their advance proceeded, until they met an unyielding line of fierce Wallister and Galgastani resistance. This left the Golborza plain locked in a bitter stalemate, with neither side able to score the decisive blow needed to gain the upper hand. Abuna Brunton, leader of the Buckram armies, needed a quick solution. Their forces stood equally matched. Should Duke Ronwe succeed in bringing the whole of the Gargastani army to his side, the scales would tilt sharply in the Duke's favour. The Abuna beseeched the Dark Knights for aid, yet they showed no signs of stirring from Fidok Castle. Unsure as he was of his own forces, Duke Ronwe took little consolation in the Dark Knight's restraint. In private, he had begun to wonder whether the pact they had struck still held. Now, both sides waited for the stone that would tip the balance in their favour.
I'm the stone. Chapter 3, there will be sacrifices. Alright. Neutral path start.
What am I to do with you, Barbus, huh? One cannot deny your insubordination. To act without leave of the High Champion is strictly forbidden, whatever the circumstance. Time and again you were ordered to return, and each time you've ignored your orders. Only now do you deign to grace these halls. I am galled.
We've seen this before, haven't we? Haven't we? Barbus getting scolded by Valsiphon? I don't think this is different.
Galling, yes. The obstinate lout. Go on. Beg forgiveness.
You talk too much, Martin, and I have an ill temper.
What was I to do? Deny the Regent? Impossible.
We do not answer to Branton. Speak true. You learned that the Zenobian knights were in Rime and sought to do battle. Is it not so?
Enough, Balsaphon. What's done is done.
Welcome back, Lord Commander. Ah, I see Ozma and Oz accompany you.
What word of the Wallister?
They rally their troops on Golborza, yet they do not make to march.
I should think not. The Duke has but a tenuous grasp on Galgastan. Dispatch an envoy. Explain our position to the Duke, and renew our vow to remain unaligned.
And the Bakram? I cannot imagine the Regent sits idle.
Brandon will be made Hierophant. His age-old wish fulfilled. If that does not content him, nothing will. Controlling the Isles is not our mandate, nor can we afford the Zenobians to perceive elsewise. If we are to avoid giving them cause to intervene in Valeria, we must shun the sword in favor of the olive branch. So long as we are the advocates of peace, they dare not act. Is that clear, Barbas?
Aye.
I'm sending you to Heim.
But Heim is leagues from the front.
Steady, Barbas. I do not intend for you to serve as a castellan for the Regent, if that is your fear. Abuna Prancet was being held in Heim Castle. Unfortunately, a band of rebels saw fit to free him.
What?
The work of the Liberation Front, no doubt. Regardless, I would prefer our true task remain secret. Manaflora's whereabouts elude us, and now the Abuna, the only man who might know, has gone missing as well. Barbas, I task you with a mission of utmost import. Recapture Abuna Prancet, whatever the cost.
Yes, Lord Commander.
The two of you are to deal with the Liberation Front. Too long have we suffered them to move unchecked.
On the honor of House Glacius, my brother and I will see it so.
Common rabble. There'll be little trouble.
And Doris's search for Manaflora is to continue. You and Martin are to proceed with our negotiations with the Duke.
As my lord wishes, so shall it be.
Okay, I do think some of that was slightly different there at the end.
What part of the Galgastani have joined our cause?
And also, wasn't that the cutscene where Vice walks in? So that part was different as well, and I don't think Barbas specifically... Yeah, I think so. I think a few things changed there. I'm a little bit fuzzy on the details of it specifically, but I think that was a slightly different cutscene in a few ways. The start of it seemed like it was going to be the same, but then I think it was different. People can tell me I'm crazy if I'm crazy, but I think some things differed there. More than just Vice walking in too. Like, I don't remember about them specifically talking about the... Well, no, I remember the Abuna got stolen from them at some point. But they're saying the Liberation Front did it, and they're saying deal with the Liberation Front. I don't know. It's been a long time since those cutscenes. But this is new, I know, because this jackass is here.
Half their men, perhaps a little more. Another third have deserted.
Then the rest are loyalists who will cleave to Balbatos until the bitter end.
Few as they are, they were the backbone of his army, the best of the best. Their support in the crofts and villages runs deep. They'll not fall easily.
Who better to see that they do? Spare not a moment.
It shall be done.
The Bakram show no signs of moving further south. There's solace in that. Perhaps some faint breath remains in our pact with the Dark Knights. Let us send another envoy and remove all doubt. And you, my hero of Goliath, are to hunt down Vice Bozek, who fled behind the enemy's lines scarce a month past.
Oh my god. I gotta hunt down Vice. Wow, okay. Okay, that's different.
Must we avenge ourselves upon him?
You do not understand the creature you hunt. Indeed, he must seem a strange species to you.
It's gonna be interesting to see how Vice changes in the law route, and potentially this one, because evidently he goes through a pretty big change if he changes to a ranger class. Like, does he go into the wilderness and become one with animals, and then comes back and is like, I am enlightened, Denim. I have stopped slicking my hair back, and now I am good. I gotta see.
You and I share common conviction, however different our methods and means.
God, I hate you so much. You're such a shit.
Else why would you have returned to my halls? Vice is different. He fights not for convictions or ideals, but out of some base bloodlust. Unguided by higher philosophy, he acts without thought. Judged by your measure, he is useless. And how that must enrage him. Now he thrusts this rage at you, his one-time friend, a hero to all the world. I had held out hope that Vice might return this past month. But too much time has passed. Were we to wait any longer, we risk him becoming a grave threat to our resistance.
But to put a price on his head, is that not going too far?
It pains me, truly. But it is the needful course, Kashua.
Will you say nothing in his defense, Denim?
Do not look for Vice to return. Not while I'm still here.
As ever, my words fall on deaf ears.
God, I feel like I'm really gonna dislike Denim on this route. Not only is he wishy-washy, but now he's like in on all of this. At least, like, the law route, I'm imagining he's gonna kind of redeem himself after the horrible decision he makes at the beginning.
Fine. Do as you like.
Kashua!
Yeah, no, Kashua is absolutely in the right on leaving here. Yeah. Screw this.
Let her go, Denim.
Then we are agreed?
This honestly makes more sense to me than the Chaos route when she gets angry with Denim and leaves. Like, I understand her frustrations, absolutely, but here it's like, yeah, Denim is being a little shit, and of course Kashua wants to leave.
Yeah, I'd nearly forgotten. Sir Mirden has returned.
He has. Were there any others?
He and Warren. That's all.
Gildas doesn't make it. Oh god, so that was Gildas Nybeth was messing with. Oh no.
Warren suffered a grievous wound. No doubt a visit from you would do much to cheer him.
The men stand ready, Sir Leona.
I will join them with all haste. Denim, let's away. I know this sits ill with you, but it is our duty.
God. From sticking to my ideals to being a headhunter for my previous friend. How things have changed. Alright. Battle sync, level sync is off. The battle level is 19. Oh, wow, you're here? Interesting. Hi. And we have some guest characters, Reeve, Phrygia, and Hilda. Interesting, interesting. Well, I'm not ready to do another battle right now, but it seems like the game is going to make me. So, let's see. I do still have access to my spells. Okay, yeah. See, I still have access to my spells. It just levels down some of my equipment and stuff. So, I might just run the my shamans. My shaman. Maybe take out Olivia. Well, Olivia needs... I was gonna say Olivia needs XP, but she's not really gonna get XP from this. I do want one healer. So let's put in Donalto at least. Alrighty. And make sure we cancel the AI, and let's get in here. Okay, well, already, different battle.
I make my offer one final time. Answer me, and your lives will be spared. Who leads your band of stragglers, and where is he? Your answer.
You may take a Galgastani knight's freedom, Leona, but never his pride. We do not sell friends, not even for the unkindest price. Would you do any different?
I suppose I wouldn't. Very well.
Then...
Then we shall hold a public execution. However, in deference to your honor, we will not bind you and will furthermore arm you as befits your former station. If you truly desire freedom, fight for it.
Woof. Okay, well, all you have to do is kill Hector, which is not going to be too hard, even with me leveled down. I have no reason to focus too hard on, yeah, see, even with the...
of Galgastan.
Even with being leveled down, these enemies do nothing to me. Yeah, these are still going to be easy fights.
Tell our wives and children of how we died here today. Of our last service to our homeland.
Man, Hector, you get it bad in 2 routes. Is there a route where you get it better?
And tell them to avenge us.
Words in the wind, soldier. Our ears are deaf to your cries. We know you who pledge fealty to Balbatos are the true blight upon this land.
Man, poor Hector. Okay, you're actually doing some real damage. You are the boss, though. So that makes sense. Alright, well, it's good that we can wrap this fight up pretty quickly, because that means, you know, I can actually end the episode like I wanted to. There's Nature's Touch! Can I get a meditate? Nope. Sure can't. I wonder if the summon spells, they're included in that, right? If they're included, that's gonna be busted. I was wondering if it was just, like, the basic elemental spells, or if summons count as well. But, we'll see. Hello, Hector. How are you? I'm sorry I have to publicly execute you. I'm a neutral wishy-washy boy now. We're not good boy denim anymore. Sorry. I'm gonna do whatever everyone tells me, denim. Do you have more dialogue, I wonder, is the only thing I question at the moment. Let's let things go a little bit, see if you have anything else to say. Alright.
Glory to Galgastan.
Yeah, I waited around basically as long as I could, basically until the poison killed you, just to see if you had anything else to say, but here you go, Hector.
Your leader's sword lies silent. Will you fight on? Then justice has been served. Those surviving will join our ranks from this day forth. We will show them that Wallister do not scorn those who embrace our cause.
Ugh, this feels so dirty. Oh boy. Well, here we go. We're into the neutral route. Got to experience it. The hero returned, is he? Any updates? Let's see here. He now continues to battle the Bockrams, seeking to drive them from Wallister lands. Falsely accused by the Resistance of plotting to kill Duke Ronway, a hefty bounty of 50,000 Goth has been placed on his head. Interesting, interesting. Boon of Prancets. He was later freed by the Liberation Front. Whereabouts are unknown. Person sought by the Dark Knights. Oz, Osma and stuff. Sir Hector. Knight of House Daidaro, family of note in Critanai. They have served the Lord of Critanai for many generations, are fiercely loyal to the Kingdom of Galgastan. Was among the Galgastani taken prisoner after Critanai keep fell to resistance. He was pressed for information regarding remaining Balbatos loyalists, but steadfastly refused to speak. He was publicly executed on Morka Castle alongside several of his companions. He did not beg for mercy, accepting his death with the stoic duty of a true knight whose tale would be told long after his death. Yep. Well, that's 2 paths where Hector gets it pretty bad, so... Alrighty, I guess we will continue next time, and I might, like I said, I might just try to wrap everything else up in the neutral route next time, assuming I do have the time to do so. So, hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you then.